Good morning from Ludlow. What a beautiful morning it is. About 11 degrees today and not a cloud in the sky. Rather fresh, but it's going to be a sunny day. And that's important because I'm meeting some friends today. Some fellow YouTubers who I've met before in various other locations around England. We're going to meet up today and have a really enjoyable day out here in sunny Ludlow. But there's a few things I want to do before I meet them. There's a couple of interesting buildings I want to take a look at. And the first of which is just down here. And this is the Feathers Hotel. It looks incredible from the outside. The detail in the carvings on the front really is so impressive. It's probably the most impressive Tudor building that I think I've seen on my travels anywhere in England. There's a blue plaque on the front. It says it became an inn around 1670 and much older than the mid-19th century when the balcony was added at the front for electioneering. An older building was enlarged and reformed in 1619. It was the home of Rhys Jones of Pembrokeshire, an attorney at the Council of the Marches. And his initials are on the lock plate on the front door. And what an incredible door that is. Wow. Buildings like this really are absolutely superb to look at. Just a shame that there's not enough of them left in the country. There's another blue plaque here. Bullring, the Griffin Inn occupied this site from the 16th century until 1721. This is the entrance now into the hotel. Really rather nice. There's another building across the road. Beautiful frontage and that West Bank. Just beautiful to look at it. And the Bull Hotel. Another one of Ludlow's old inns. It's owned by some of the leading families of the town. The Bull was first referred to in the name of a will of 1580. In 1693, the inn was badly damaged when rioters attacked a Presbyterian meeting which was being held in the building. And the frontage was completely destroyed by fire in 1794 and subsequently rebuilt in the Georgian style. Absolutely wonderful looking up at that, the detail on the front. Really, it's just beautiful here. I had a feeling that Ludlow would throw up a few surprises. But these three buildings really are quite something. You get a fine view across the road looking up at the Feathers. Yeah, that's just wonderful. It really is. I'm just lost for words looking at the architecture on the outside. Some impressive buildings in Shrewsbury, which I came across earlier this year. There's some lovely ones in other towns and cities as well. Really nice. Let's take a little wander around and see what else we can discover before I meet my friends. And it's nice to hear the church bells. It's a Sunday morning. Oh, it's always a bonus to hear the church bells on a Sunday morning. What a delightful little passageway this is. Very Dickensian walking through here. Very pleasant. A little back onto the main road and some more fantastic architecture. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Look at the detail on these buildings. Dates from 1365 or thereabouts. There's a date on the front. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful looking at that. Wonder how many more old Tudor buildings have survived. This is King Street. Absolutely wonderful. Let's take a little walk further down towards the Butter Cross, because that's where I'm meeting my friends a little later. So I just walked down King Street. This is quite an interesting little street to walk around. A lot of blue plaques as well. There's another one here. All to do with King Street and the previous occupants of the buildings. And this one here is a draper shop since 17th century. The boyhood home of Sir William Duke Stewart. And he was the Speaker of the New Zealand House of Representatives. Lived from 1842 to 1912. Little piece of New Zealand history here. Oh, I got competition from the bells as well. Another blue plaque to the drapers of Ludlow. Main industry here in recent centuries. Drapers trade. Building became a bank in 1886. And the shop opposite of me as well, 20 King Street. Another fabulous old building. Absolutely amazing, it really is. And this is the butter market. So let's walk through here. On Church Street, it's the butter market. Really is beautiful here. What a fine old building. Butter Cross, I should say, not the butter market, the Butter Cross. Built between 1743 and 1746 on the top of Broad Street. This is actually the highest point here in Ludlow. It was designed by a man called William Baker. And this is the location that marks all the road distances to Ludlow. So as I was driving here today from London, all the road signs I saw saying Ludlow 23 miles or whatever it was to this point here, outside the Butter Cross. Absolutely beautiful, it really is. The sun is still shining. Today's going to be a really good day, and I don't have to wait long until I meet the others. There's another blue plaque here on this estate agent's. Timberlane House, once the premises of Timberlane Davies, 1620 to 1685, a rich mercer. The High Cross stood in front of this building until 1743. There's a whole row of Tudor-fronted buildings on Broadgate. Oh, let's take a little walk across the road and have a look at them. It's interesting walking around looking at the architecture here, and there are so many blue plaques. And there's one here on the front of the Angel Pub, the Angel Inn, since 1555 or earlier. And in 1822, the Aurora coach went from here to London, taking 27 hours. It was a lot quicker in modern coaches. You have to remember that coaches back then were horse-drawn, and horses can only go so far before they need to rest and recharge their batteries for another day. A bit like electric cars. It probably takes 27 hours in an electric car. But yeah, they went from one market town to another. They changed horses, they had refreshment in a local inn, and then made another journey the same day or the following day to another town or city, and to another coaching inn. But how times have changed with modern travel. But I've walked back here to the Butter Cross. I'm just going to have a little walk around the back as well. You can still hear those bells. Absolutely beautiful to hear. I hear bells all around the world, all over Europe, cathedral bells, church bells, and they're just so nice to listen to them. This is the back end here, behind the Butter Cross. Really interesting. These old back streets. You get a feel of how it might have been back in early Victorian times or even medieval times, with people walking through the back streets. Another blue plaque of a conduit, the water supply point given to the town in 1581 by Sir Henry Sidney. It was moved here from the High Cross in 1743. But let's walk round to the front of the Butter Cross, wait for everybody else to arrive. Having a wander through the market. Everybody else is busy looking at all the stalls. Lots of produce here. And a lovely smell of food as well. Starting to make me feel hungry. It's not even lunchtime yet. But it's good to see everybody else again. Dare say we'll have a chat with everybody as the day goes on. And the sun is still shining. Absolutely beautiful here. Through the market. Now we're at the castle, Ludlow Castle, lovely old medieval castle. So I'm going to follow everybody else in and see what we can find here in the castle. Only £9 entrance fee, which is rather reasonable. It's a beautiful castle, very well preserved, and dates from the 11th century. Everybody else is busy filming. There we go, turn the camera around.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm joined by Howard from the channel Travel Happy with Howard.
Hi.
How are you doing? Let's just get the sunshine. There we go, turn around, there we go.
How are we?
How are you? I haven't seen you for a while.
It's been nice to meet up with you again.
It is, it's nice. We met up in Coventry about 18 months ago.
That was our first meeting, wasn't it? Yes.
And yeah, that's about it really, isn't it? And you've been out filming as well for the last few months. Where have you been?
Yes, I did a challenge last week, which was to see the 4 capitals of the UK in one day. That's now on my channel.
Okay, we'll leave a link to Howard's channel so you can watch that video.
Yep.
And also your recent visits to
Croatia.
Croatia, yeah.
Yes.
What a marvellous trip down to
beautiful
Split
area.
and Zagreb. You went to? Zadar and
yes.
Split, yeah.
Yeah, a beautiful place, beautiful area of the world.
It is. I'm looking at going there next year myself. So very impressed with the architecture of Split.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
As shown in Howard's video. So it's prompted me to look at Croatia as a destination.
Good, well worth going to.
Yeah, there's a few other places in that region I want to go to as well, like Montenegro and Bosnia-Herzegovina, Kosovo. So yeah, there's a lot down there. And it's relatively unspoilt as well. Not as many tourists in that part of the world compared to, say, going to Paris or Gand or other places in Europe. So yeah, it's nice to see you again, Howard.
Yes. Enjoy your day.
I will do, yeah. It's fun, isn't it? Catching up with everybody
nice.
again.
Yes.
Okay.
See you later.
All right. Oh, it's great to catch up with Howard again. It's always good bumping into Howard. I first met him in Nuremberg Airport 2 years ago. A Ryanair flight was delayed, which is part of the course with Ryanair, these late night flights back to Stansted. And we got chatting and have been friends ever since. Always a pleasure to catch up with Howard. But what a beautiful day and a beautiful looking castle. Massive keep and impressive grounds. This castle's had quite a interesting history over the centuries, with a few interesting connections to some famous people. And of course, kings and queens of England. From 1473 to 1483, the castle was home to Prince Edward, and he was in residence here when he learned of his father's death, that being Edward IV, and he assumed the title of King Edward V. Prince Arthur, the eldest son of Henry VII, spent a few months at Ludlow with his wife, Catherine of Aragon, before his death here on the 2nd of April, 1502. Catherine went on to marry Arthur's brother, and he became known as Henry VIII. It was their daughter, Mary, who spent 3 winters at the castle between 1525 and 1528. Throughout the 16th and 17th century, Ludlow Castle was held by the Crown, except for a brief time during the English Civil War and the Commonwealth years that followed. During the years of the Civil War, 1642 to 1646, Ludlow Castle was a royalist stronghold. And in 1646, the town was besieged by parliamentarian forces. And the castle finally surrendered after much negotiation. The castle was abandoned after 1689 and was leased to the Earl of Powys in 1771, who then purchased the castle in 1811. And now the castle is owned by the trustees of the Powys Castle estate on behalf of the family. This is the first time I've visited Ludlow Castle, and the first time I've visited Ludlow as well. We had a creators meet up in Shrewsbury 2 years ago, and last year in Bridgnorth. And I'll leave a link to those videos in the description below. And I'm joined by Paul from the channel Millionaire Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello, I'm Millionaire Paul. Hello, Alice. Thank you so much for organising this.
That's all right.
Absolute blast once again.
Yes, last time we met, that was in Bridgnorth.
We did. We had a great time there.
We had a great time there.
Rachel and Wills didn't make it to that one, but they've come to this one.
They've come to this one
from Postcard and a Pint, isn't it, Rachel?
It is indeed. Yeah. I met them first of all in Shrewsbury 2 years ago, and we've become firm friends and follow each other's channels, as I do follow your channel.
Thank you very much.
And all that you do for the YouTube world.
People, if you ever get a chance to go to a YouTubers meet, I really do advise you to do so. I'm with a group of people here who are doing what I do. They're filming, they're interviewing each other, and just by watching them, I'm learning so much. This is the 4th interview I've done here. Yeah. I've improved already. I'm talking more slowly. I'm talking more confidently.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
It's a great way to learn your craft. It's a great way to learn your craft, and of course, we're having a blast.
Well, they're good fun to do, and it's a great way to meet other people and network with other channels and promote each other's channels as well. Make friends. Yeah.
One of the things I've learned, we're standing very close to the camera, and everyone here is doing that, and they were telling me, stop holding your camera so far away from your face, bring it closer in. The background will look good, but you will be more prominent in it.
That's right.
It's much more intimate for the viewer. There we go. The whole day has been worth it just for that one lesson that I've learned. Yeah. And of course, slow down, which is my biggest problem.
We improve on every video. We always improve on every video and everything that we do. So it's always good to
this is so true.
To improve and meet other people and exchange ideas and have a great day out.
So people, don't forget to visit Millionaire Paul, Millionaire-Paul, and of course keep supporting Alice Goss Travel and Alice's Transport World.
I'll leave a link to Paul's channel and all the channels from all the creators here in the description below.
Thank you.
So let's go and join the others, won't we?
Bye!
Over the bridge into the central keep, past a beautiful old door as well. I do like seeing old doors whenever I walk into castles. Just think of the history that's past that door. It really is beautiful here. And into the central keep. When Edward IV took the throne in the 15th century, the Mortimer lands became crown property. When the king decided to place his eldest son and heir, the 3-year-old Prince Edward, away from the troubles and sickness of London, he chose Ludlow as his home. to provide him with an income, he gave the infant prince all the Mortimer lands and created a household council to administer them on his behalf. It's really rather interesting in this room. See the windows and the old fireplaces on the upper levels and on the ground floor. And some really impressive brickwork as well. Must have been quite an impressive castle in its day. But let's walk through this little passageway here, little mini tower, and out into the main grounds of the keep. Absolutely wonderful. Wow, there's just so much here. Hardly know where to begin in wandering around. The structure that seems to dominate the grounds here is this round tower. But it's not actually a tower. It's the chapel of St. Mary Magdalene. Absolutely beautiful and very unique to see something like this. Lovely recesses around the sides. Lovely structures on the walls. Big open gates, or doorways where the gates would have been, or doors would have been. Absolutely beautiful to see a structure like this. Lots of castles have chapels within them. Many are ruined, but to see a round one is quite special indeed. Really is most impressive to see this round chapel. And I'm joined by Paul from the channel Westcountry Wanderings.
Hello! This is just a fantastic place. There's just so much history here. It's hard to take it all in. It just absorbs you. There's so much of it.
I know there is, isn't there?
Both English Civil Wars, the first one.
Well, of course, the English Civil War did so much, I say, damage to the structures of so many castles.
Yes.
But
this one,
the owners picked the wrong side. So you can see the damage here. It's been slighted in parts.
You can, yeah.
Which is a great shame. But out of all the ruined castles that are around the country, this one really is probably one of the best preserved.
It is, yeah. There's so much still standing, isn't there? And the walls are still solid. I mean, you've got this magnificent chapel here, St. Mary Magdalene Chapel.
I know, isn't it fantastic? I mean, look at that.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
Have you seen one of these on your travels before?
No. I've done a few castles. I haven't done this one on my channel before. I've done Goodrich.
Because normally the chapels are in the main block or the main keep next to the royal chambers.
Yes.
But to see one out in the middle of the grounds here is quite different.
It certainly is.
Yeah, I don't know if there are any others around the country. If you happen to know, then just drop a comment, because Paul and I would be interested in visiting them. Yeah,
very much so.
Yeah. But it's a nice day today, isn't it?
It's certainly absolutely beautiful to be here in Ludlow. I mean, it's just a beautiful town.
Especially after the weather the last few days. It's chucked it down in London the last 2 days.
It's been horrendous. It's been horrendous. Trying to do any content, it's been a nightmare.
I know.
But yeah, a bit soggy underfoot as well. But
it is a bit, yeah.
It's really quite warm actually as well.
It is actually, yeah. I mean, I wish I hadn't put my jacket on. But
pleasant day meeting up with Alice and all the other YouTubers here today, Richard and Wills and Howard and Paul. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yes, it is a good day.
Yeah, very good.
Unfortunately, Watto couldn't join us.
No.
Paul from Wandering with Watto.
Hope you feel better soon.
Hope you feel better soon, Paul. And little Kim, who's looking after him.
Yes.
Bless him. So yeah, great shame you couldn't join us today, but no doubt you'll have great fun watching everyone's video of the day. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And we've been detached now from everybody else. I don't know where they are.
All gone.
I think we've got to find them, haven't we?
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
Let's go and find them.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Cheers, fellas.
Okay. Oh dear. And the sun's so bright as well. It's very low in the sky. It's very difficult to see the camera and talk to Paul as well. But let's try and find the others. others are. They're around here somewhere. I've been up to the top of the towers, and I've looked out over the grounds and the inner baileys of the castle. I can see them wandering around, but as soon as I come downstairs to try and find them, they're not here. But I'm joined with by Paul again. Having fun, Paul?
Oh, I'm having a lovely day, it's great.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I've been up so many steps. I don't think I've ever... am I on?
Yes, you're on.
Is it filming?
It's filming, yes.
I don't think I've ever been up so many steps. Hello everybody, say hello to everybody else.
Hello.
I love this, it's great fun.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Everyone's split up, everyone's doing their own thing. So we're going to have 4 or 5 different videos, all from different perspectives, of this day out.
I just saw Howard going over that way, that little hole in the ground over there.
Oh, there's Howard up there.
Yeah, that's an ice house, so you can see down into it and you go round and you can go underneath the ice house.
Yeah, Howard's up there. Do you bring your bow and arrow?
Oh. Got him.
And I'm joined by Rachel and Wills from Postcard and a Pint. Say hello.
Hello.
You enjoying your day?
We are absolutely having a lovely day. Thank you so much for organising this.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, Ludlow's a place that we drive past on the way to South Wales, so to actually stop and visit is brilliant.
Castle's beautiful, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, we've never been here before.
So,
And second time, of course, meeting you. We didn't make it last year, unfortunately.
No,
but,
that's a bridge north just down the road.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a great day out. But,
yeah, I looked it. We enjoyed the video.
yeah, it's a shame the funicular wasn't working.
Yeah.
But well, we can always go back and try
Next
it.
time.
Absolutely.
Next time.
Absolutely.
But what have you been up to anyway? You've been on cruises and...
We've been on cruises, which has been great. We've done a bit of North Wales last week, which was really lovely. We actually met with a subscribers, John and Cara,
Another YouTube channel, aren't
retired
they?
travellers. They're over
Wow.
from the States.
Yeah.
And we took them for a day out in Wales.
Lovely.
And then
Yeah.
we got them tickets for the Wrexham game because they love all the Welcome to Wrexham
Some stuff.
Ryan Reynolds
Oh,
things.
that's
So it was
nice.
a-
Yeah,
Did
so-
they win?
No, they didn't. It was
it was a draw.
It was a 0-0 draw. They didn't
Really
see any.
boring
Well,
game.
don't take them
Yeah,
again.
I know. And they're full of cold now as well.
Yeah,
So
so-
Oh,
I hope we
bless.
haven't broken
We
them.
broke them,
broke
but
them.
no, it was
Oh, well.
a really lovely day, and it was great to show a bit of North Wales.
Yeah, I was in South Wales earlier this year and I had a really great time going from Newport through to Swansea.
Okay.
And
You
up
had
to
some good
Aberystwyth.
weather, didn't you? You had amazing weather.
I did, especially in Tenby. It was like
Yeah.
today, absolutely brilliant. The day before, it was chucking it down with rain.
That's Wales.
That's Wales for you.
Yeah, welcome to Wales.
But I think
4
it's the-
seasons in a day.
I think it's the characteristics of visiting Wales is you get all the exactly.
You really
Yeah,
do.
That's exactly what happened last
Yeah.
Sunday. We even took them through a hurricane, which
Yep.
was nice for them.
A genuine hurricane.
there we go.
They were saying, "Oh, this is a hurricane." Oh, it'll be daft. It's a bit of wind. It turns out it was actually a hurricane.
Oh dear, but yeah, I enjoy Wales and I want to do more in Wales and probably
Come to North Wales and we'll show you around.
yeah, I probably will next year. I've there's a few of my subscribers who have said to go to North Wales and they told me to go to various places. So
Yeah,
I think it's probably on the cards next year.
Cool.
But
We'll show you some cool
we'll
places.
have to see on that. Depends
Yeah.
on my work schedule. I've got a crazy work schedule.
So have we.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to change jobs as well. So
One day.
One day, fingers
day.
crossed.
one day. But
We'll do it.
we'll meet up anyway if I come to North Wales.
Yes.
We've got to find the others now, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
Really?
they've got.
And try and find a coffee as well. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Starving.
But I'll put the details of Rachel and Will's channel, Postcard and a Pint, in the description, along with all the other channels from the people who are here today. So please check them out. They're great people and they're great channels. If you like travelling, you're in the right place. I've had the most brilliant day here in Ludlow. We've all split up and wandered around, and I've met up with Paul and Howard again. There we go, back where we started outside the Butter Cross. It's been a good day, hasn't it?
Absolutely
Very nice.
fabulous.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Thank you for
And
organising.
so much fun to meet up and chat about YouTube and chat about the places we've been. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, and it's why I do YouTube, is to meet other people and chat with them. And since we've been meeting up, we've become firm friends, and and we watch each other's channels regularly. So I'll leave a link in the description to everyone's channel who we've met today. It's Paul from Westcountry Wanderings, Howard from Travel Happy with Howard, Rachel and Wills from Postcard and a Pint, and Paul from the channel Millionaire Paul. But I have to head back to London now. Long drive here and a long drive to get back to London. So thank you for watching, and from Paul and from Howard.
Cheers. Bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching. There's other videos on the channel from previous meets up in Shrewsbury, Bridgnorth and Coventry. So why not check those out? The links will be in the description. And we'll see you soon for another adventure from somewhere else.